I would like to look on this on the other hand, because the lawyers are ones that we do not think them about like a tech-savvy people. But what we would like what we did with DSK legal practice in Poznań was to see how far the AI penetrated the legal market, how many companies are using legal things, using AI stuff. Right now, the legal market facing a challenge. There is a declining team productivity, rising cost, less customer optimism. There is slowing demand, of course, inflation. There is technological changes, and the question is, would the chat GPT take the customers? Also, there was a lot of fluctuation on the market because in 2020 there was a very low growth on the legal market. Then it was a record high demand, and then there was a steady growth, but the market started to fluctuate. And of course, we have a generative AI that happened, and we have a lot of new law introduced, like Bill C-27 or AI Act in Europe, acts on the artificial intelligence in China. Well, and Japan is the only place that you can you could use AI. You probably will use AI very freely. There is a lot of AI tools like Case Text or Harvey, which is the legal assistants. There is a contract managers like Logix, Juro, Lexion. There is a document drafting like Spellbook, a Discovery, and there is a legal AI for non-lawyers like Do Not Pay. You might have heard about it because they wanted to give money to person who would be through the headphones doing what the AI said in the court, and they were thinking would the person would be fined or not. But then those tools were, some of those tools were created before GPT-3. Some of them originated after GPT-3, and they're based on the GPT-4. And there are new models appearing like Cloud, which seems a bit better for a big collection of documents. So we were just wondering what the legal companies think about AI, how are they using AI, or they are declaring that they are using AI, how it looks like. So we created a report. We use about 1,000 contacts. We surveyed 203 law firms, responded to our surveys. They in total represent 50,000 lawyers and about 400,000 employees. So this is also the people working with as a chief information officer were surveyed. 30% were US companies, 70% were from Europe, Asia, Australia. There is various companies, like very small legal practices to behemoths with more than 1,000 employees. And the main field activity, it also varies from the generalist companies, corporate firm, litigation. So we have more or less, we try to capture more or less the whole legal market. And about 21% of companies already implemented AI-based tools. 12 are currently exploring the option, but 37% of companies say they are not exploring the option and they don't want to go to the AI anytime soon. And one thing which was interesting, that outside US there is there is more companies that did not think about AI. AI tools are mostly represented already used in small companies, 1 to 10 employees, or in the big ones. And also varies what the companies think that they would need. So legal research, document review, contract drafting, due diligence. And what they are looking for is mundane repetitive tasks, litigation, But what is important here is that this small companies, so 11 to 99%, would are lawyers, so they think that they might use it here. There is a potential to use it. One rule that we can see here, that if the company is small, they see more option to use AI than if the company is medium size. But also, when we go to the another slide, how the companies look on this. If you have a small company, small legal practice, then probably the lawyer could choose the tool, right, for this job, because it's one lawyer, 3 lawyers. We can simply talk. The problem starts where you have a mid-sized company, because it's too big to be very agile, to be startup-like, but too small to be a corporate, to have a processes that are established. So here, if you are working in a very large company, the technology has to be pre-approved, or if you are a partner, you probably could choose something that you think is good, but it has to be pre-approved in some way. But basically, there is a need of analyzing what might be important here. There is also what the lawyers value. It's the data security and privacy, cost, ease of use, integration with the existing system. If you could integrate the new AI tool with the system that's already been used, so with Microsoft Office or with other systems, there are also companies that have their own tech division to build the small tools with no code. This is a value. Explainability, it's not so important at this point. Oh, the vendor reputation was the least choose here. The product has to defend itself. Also, how to get to the client. The networking is the essential AI event, but LinkedIn or online communities, law schools were surprisingly low. With law schools, the key part is that if you most of those AI tools does not exist when the junior lawyers were in law school. So the law school could not transmit the tools to for working. Only very few tools were available with AI 10 years ago or 5 years ago. But this might change. This might change very rapidly. Well, what is the future? What are the fears with those tools? Basically, the fear is the legal issues that were already mentioned. There is a joke that the lawyer best client is another lawyer. The problem is that if we work with the law, we will put a lot of effort to understand what are the legal clauses behind the software that we use. And with a lot of legal acts that regulate AI, this would be very important in the most of the markets. Second thing is the privacy and security. Currently, we have most of the most powerful language models are run through API. And there is a huge discussion if it violates the client attorney privilege. And this is a very serious issue for them. Then, of course, how well the AI is working, ethical issues, adoption of AI. This is not so much fear here. Okay, so key findings. But what was the most important? That the most of the partners, most of the lawyers thinks that AI will revolutionize market. If you look on the hours that lawyers are working, you can see that programmers are not staying so long in the office. So they think that it might help them because they could do more in the shorter time. And the widespread assumption is that law firms that are using AI will be able to generate several $100 billion in additional market value. It might mean that it's, well, very bold assumption, but comparing to the Polish legal market, but the biggest law firm in the US have the higher revenue than the whole Polish legal market. So the US legal market is the biggest one. And the knowledge of the AI and ability to project work using AI will become one of the lawyers' most important assets in the job market. This is a bit surprising because this would be mostly for the junior lawyers and junior associates in this case. Okay, so what are the challenges currently? The law firms are facing declining performance and pressure to become more efficient, and about 40 up to 50% of the law firm tasks are something that is repetitive. So maybe not copy-paste, but something close to that. It's repetitive. You need to check the facts. You need to go through the documents. You need to go through the court verdicts, and you would like to do it faster. So about 21% of firms already implemented AI. Majority of them are in the US. Most are the largest firms or the smallest one. Because in smallest one, the process of adoption of new AI tool is just, okay, should we buy it? Yeah, we should buy it and go. But with the big companies, the process is longer, but you have a special cells in the company to do it. The most of the tools it's for document processing or legal research. This is the two things that you spend the most time as a lawyer. Two most complicated things and time consuming. So the pattern of adoption is that about 60% of the legal company has been using AI, but they are using it less than a year. So when the boom on AI started, they started using AI. The law firms will vary in approach to AI, but they are introducing it from the bottom up. So they give it to the junior lawyers, junior associates, not to the managing partners or the partners, because their role is different. Their role is to get the contracts, and the others are working on it. So most of the lawyers foreseen that there will be this AI tools might occupy an increasingly important role in the organization. It might be something that powers the organization further to allow lawyers to do their job, not to focus on something mundane, something you know how to do it, you can explain it easily how to do it. So maybe AI will do this. And about 13% of the companies employ AI engineers or prompt engineers, so they're already getting people from the market for AI. The resistance to change is very, very small. There is about 70% of companies declare high or very high openness, and lawyers are not worried that AI will cause the massive job losses. Only about 11% of those are concerned about that this might affect the job market. But there is only a downside of it, because there is a very high expectation on AI and what it would bring. So it might seem, the problem that might arise is that if the tools that would be delivered to the legal companies will not do their job, the adoption, the process of adoption might slow down. So the tools that are going to market has to be very validated with the companies, and about 33% of lawyers, according to the study, allow that AI tools will become the essential part of the workflow, and the paralegal task will be automated. So also the lawyers who specialize in AI will have a better chance of finding a work and advancing in their career. So the AI knowledge in the AI in law might be one of the crucial skills for lawyers. This was a little bit surprising. So there is some challenges. If we think about challenges of adoption, there is the first challenge. Okay, I'm close to the end. The first challenge is that regulation. We are not certain what the government would impose, especially if it's a part of a bigger structure. So there is an AI Act, but we don't know how it would change. Would the AI Act just wipe the whole AI for legal market, because this is a substantial risk according to AI Act. So this is one case. The second one is the privacy and security of the technology. If everything will go through OpenAI, well, what then? The third one is the accuracy and reliability of AI. How accurate are those systems? Does the lawyer who do the very deep study have advantage over you? Then if you use the AI, you just completed the task in 1 hour, and then you go to court, and the other side, okay, I already know what you will say, because you use only AI and I have an advantage over you. So the internal policies for the companies might be important, and there is a need for additional education and training, and also improved security and privacy for data protection, because with large language models we can work on documents much better, but every data breach would be a challenge in this case, because law firms need tech partners. So there are many cases that the legal companies develop their tools with the tech partners to make sure that they will do their job. And the most preferred AI systems were document generators, document summarization tools, jurisprudence analysis tools, and compliance and risk management systems. Okay, so I'm near to the end. So basically, what is important about the what was important here is that legal companies would like to embrace the AI. They think that it might be a tool that creates for them a strategic advancements over the competition, and there is no backslash in the community. It changed a lot. 5 years ago, probably the answers would be much different, and also it's not perceived as a risk for the jobs. It's rather that we do more in less time, and maybe we'll have a free weekends and see the family. And also the law firms that would started using AI will be able to generate more profit, they will be more reliable to customers, and they will produce the better value, and maybe the early adopters might become the key players on the market. And the knowledge of the AI and ability to make work using AI might be one of the key things for lawyers. Like today in Poland, the ability to search in Lex or Legalis fast is very important ability. Then working with AI might be important ability in the future. So thank you very much, and I will be very happy to answer your questions.